Hi guys, this is Compound Interest Stock Guy. It's Sunday, December 16th, 2018, and I want to talk to you about marijuana stocks. Let's start off with Apha. I also want to say I'm not a financial advisor, and any information I give to you guys is just for entertainment and research for you guys to look it up even further, so you can rely on your own analysis before buying or selling stocks. And it's just for fun and entertainment. And yeah, if you like this video, please give me a like, and if you dislike, give me a dislike, and subscribe for future entertainment. Yeah, so I want to talk to you about Apha. So after it's been in the news recently about their Latin American assets, and the quintessential, the short sellers, and also Hindenburg report, they were talking about how these were vastly overvalued, and that it was just a shell, and they're all these insiders of Apha are getting rich off this transaction. And I'm not really sure like how I feel about them, about those assets. I mean, I think there might be something there, but I am not going to invest into Apha. I did a short-term one lot for Apha call a week ago when it hit about $6.50, and I sold it when it went about to like $8. But I'm not really going to touch Apha right now. There's too much uncertainty, I guess. What I want to talk about too is I don't really like that Vic Newfield goes on Mice Letter and some other places, and he's going off about 20,000 kilograms, and I don't really think that's going to be the reality. Like 20,000 kilograms, if you're selling it at $5 a gram, that's 100 million, and I don't really think that's going to happen. He's talking about 20,000 kilograms a month at the end of 2019, and I don't really see it. I mean, maybe I'm just a pessimist, and maybe that'll come to fruition, but I just don't really see him selling that much marijuana every month. Maybe I'm just not seeing it, but he's talking about 255,000 kilograms a year, and I just don't really see it. Like, maybe in like 2021 or 2022, that's a possibility, but honestly, like, with my research, what I've done, I honestly don't really see Apha doing over $200 million in 2019. I mean, maybe they will, but I don't think by much. If they do, I'd probably put their revenues, that I think, that's my guess, is around like 150 to 200 million, and I might even be high, to be honest. But I don't really think they're going to do over 200 million. They might, and I think in 2020, I really don't think they're going to do. I think they're probably going to do about 300, I don't know, maybe 250 to 300 million or so, and then maybe in 2021, maybe like 500 million to 700 million, and then maybe in like 2022, maybe like 700 million to a billion. And I just don't really like the fact that he's pumping his stock and doing all this like outrageous targets. I never really felt really good about all the way that he talks about his stuff, and I guess that's just personally why I don't really like Apha that much. I do like their Broken Coast brand, and I've tried their strains, and it is a good product. It's one of the best products on the BC Cannabis Store. That is a good thing that they got going for them. I'm gonna say it for real. But yeah, I think they need to work on doing more like Broken Coast, like growing their Broken Coast brand, and because MedRelief's selling a lot of product with Aurora, and if Broken Coast is able to really like expand, that'll really help their products sell more. But I know that Vic, he just mainly wants to rely basically on their Apha stuff, and which isn't going to be as good quality as hand trimmed and like really quality product Coast has versus their Apha strains. And I haven't personally tried Apha strains, so I mean, I just don't know what their strains are like, but I'm pretty positive they're not going to be nearly as good as the Broken Coast that Apha owns. And I also want to talk about Aurora Cannabis. So Aurora Cannabis, they just purchased the Mexican Farmacia Magistral or something like that, and that's 80,000 pharmacies. And so there's no known about how many shares they're going to dilute or how much cash they're paying for this purchase. So I don't know. I know that the Aurora Cannabis has 1 billion shares out pretty much, and with this deal they're probably going to be up to like, I don't know, 1.1 billion. I don't know, might add another 100 or 50 million shares. I'm not sure exactly how much they're paying for these but they might have to pay more money to expand these projects. So Aurora Cannabis, they talk about like 550,000 kilograms, and I mean it's all around the board. You got Canopy, and you got Aurora and Apha talking about their fully funded capacity, and so they're saying like 550,000 kilograms. I don't really think they have that funded capacity, to be honest. I mean, I think they're definitely going to have to dilute a lot more too, whether they're getting a Coke deal or they're getting a Pepsi deal or anything like that, a big company, a pharmacy company, like maybe Bayer, or who knows, Johnson & Johnson or some big company that would want to step into the ring and be part of the cannabis rage that's going to be big in the next 10 to 15 years, especially with the hemp farm bill coming up. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting. I do like their Hemp Inc., hemp venture company for making money in the USA for the hemp farm bill, and they probably are going to go to the States now if the hemp farm bill gets passed in the coming days, and that will be good for them for growing their business in the hemp. There's a lot of uses that you can do with hemp. I mean, you can make it into CBD, you can make a CBD drinks, you can make a CBD pills, you can make CBD gummies, you could do all types of stuff with hemp CBD realistically. I haven't checked out the hemp site, but I do think they have made decent revenues before, but now they're kind of like changing their whole business plan. I mean, I've seen before, I think they made like 6 million. I don't know if it was for the whole year or maybe 6 months. I know they were doing decent revenues back like in 2017 or 2016, and now they're not doing so great revenues, but 2019 or 2020 might really help their business, and Aurora owns 50% of hemp, and whether they buy a farm in the